What's up, dudes? It's Twitch Scrimshank. This is the Black Circle Day. I want to talk about something that people always bitch about when it comes to anarchism and the beliefs that it holds, and that is the absence of government, which would mean the absence of laws and law enforcement. Now, what people don't understand is that our laws limit us more than really that they protect us. Like I said, like the video is titled, "No laws means no limitations." For instance, we have the right to bear arms. Guess what? We don't really have much of a right to fucking shoot them. If somebody comes on your property, I live in Texas. We have the law where I think it's like for the Homestead Act or something like that, where you can have a rifle or a shotgun on your premises at all times without a license. And if somebody comes onto your property, you have the right to shoot them. Same, actually, a lot of places it also applies to your neighbors. If somebody's on your next door neighbor's lawn, or not lawn, but on their property and shit, and nobody else is taking action, you can, do the deed. Problem is that, people do protect, like, they do that, and then, but just by the most minor, like, for instance, if they shoot, and right at that same time, the perpetrator is running the other direction, and they get hit in the back, that's capital murder. Or manslaughter. It's one of the bad ones. Pretty much, you're going to fucking prison for protecting your home. And you know what? They're like, oh, the guy was leaving it. Shouldn't have fucking been on your property, dude. Like, it's bad. No. In an anarchistic community, the fact of the matter is, for one, it'd be a small community, like I haven't said this yet, but I do not believe that anarchism would work on a nationwide basis or a worldwide basis. It's more of a small community basis, up to maybe 1,000 people, which that'd be a lot of people. But I'm in a small, like, let's say a small town, that would be anarchistic. First of all, if an outsider came in, he would be immediately noticed and immediately watched and scrutinized. So people would be paying attention to that guy. As far as people that actually live in the community, you're living in a community that your cooperation with others is vital to your survival. You know what I mean? You're not going to screw over the guy who, is the one that makes sure that you have, food or water or, the doctor. You're not going to screw people over, because that'll screw you over in the end. Your survival is based off, trust. That is what anarchy is, or not anarchy, fuck anarchy. That is what anarchism is based off of. Trust, and the fact that people are innately good, which we are. I mean, on one hand, I believe that we are born evil, because you have to teach a child to be good. You have to teach a child not to hit his friends. You have to teach a child not to steal. You have to teach him this and that and this and that. But at the same time, it's just because being bad is so much easier. It's easier to go out there and fucking steal and rob. I'm not perfect, and I guess I don't advocate people going out and steal, but sometimes being an anarchist, especially in this world, man, where money is power and power is everything, sometimes you do gotta do things you don't like to do, you don't want to do. I ain't gonna say that I have, snuck a candy bar here and there, or went over to places with it and took toilet paper from their places, or like small things like that. But I ain't gonna go fucking hit a lick at a fucking liquor store for $500, and then with a gun. No. You know, I ain't gonna go steal a TV or, you know, steal a car. No. It's like if it's the only option you have in this lifestyle, then, you know, it's either you take the risk or you don't. But in a community where money is not it's not an issue, you know, it's just a matter of what you put in for the community, then, you know, you should be fine. You have no reason to fuck everybody over. Another thing is, if I was, I wouldn't say running an anarchistic community, because that's not right, because that would be a established government or established higher power. I would say that it would be good for a, you know, in duty assignment, for there to be protectors rather than law enforcement. For instance, if the community was surrounded by a perimeter, you'd have gunmen that would make sure that if anybody were to come up and, you know, start, you know, trying to break down the walls or, you know, trying to pillage, anything like that, you know, they take those motherfuckers out. They don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're causing anarchy. Fuck anarchy, because anarchy don't work in anarchism. Because it is a system that is based off of, you know, fuck, you get my point. So, you know, that's what I was saying. Yeah, okay, no laws, no limitations. Okay, let's say today in you know, modern society, a bunch of fucking hostages get caught on a bus. The gunman, you know, he wants $1 million, this and that. Fact of the matter is that in the time it would take police, pretty much, one of the main reasons things like that go on for so long, like, you know, 12 hours and shit like that, is because people are so used to police and government and, you know, law enforcement to come save them, come save the day, and, you know, they'll come any time now. Because of that mentality, because everybody is given something by the government, or, you know, everybody expects the government to do something for them, a lot of times everybody thinks somebody else is going to do something. Everybody thinks somebody else is going to call the cops, or somebody else is going to fucking, you know, jump up and take the guy's gun. You know, somebody else. It's never them. You know, they think somebody else is going to do it. And so whenever everybody's thinking that, what the fuck? You know, by the time it would take the fucking law enforcement to work out a plan to establish a fucking, you know, a relationship, or not relationship, but establish a means to an end with the perpetrator, you know, establish a game plan, all that shit. By that time, I'm pretty sure that gunman has killed fucking people because he's pissed off, he's getting annoyed, you know, it's been taking forever, you know, he's making threats, people are dying. And in an anarchistic community, we know, we either rely on ourselves, or we rely on the people in the community or in the group. So guess what? If that's all that's around, and you try to fuck with us, we're not gonna rely on no cops to fucking come save our asses. We're jumping up, and we're gonna fucking, you know, bum rush the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an instant fix. You know, like, fuck, you get my point. You know, no laws, no limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, a community that's united and has to be united is more likely to stand for what's right and more likely to seek justice rather than somebody that depends on somebody else to do that for them, dude. It's not right. No laws, no limitations. Fuck out. And also, no trial, no jury may seem unfair. No mistrial. So, you know what I'm saying? No innocents get, you know, fucked over. And that happens more than you fucking think, man. The system is not perfect. And, yeah, man. So anyway, that's all I have to say on that for right now. My name's Twitch Scrimshank. You know, it's the Black Circle Day. Take it easy. Wham, son. Ha.